In today's video, we're going to talk to you about the EB-5 visa program, how you can immigrate to the United States legally, efficiently, through investing in real estate. And then we're going to also talk about some of the pitfalls that so many people have had by using this program incorrectly. By the end of the video, you're going to know how you can use it correctly and what's the best way to become a legal citizen of the United States, also invest in real estate, and be able to expedite your citizenship, get your green card, and get a return on your investment. That's the best of both worlds, isn't it? The EB-5 visa program was established in 1990 by US Congress in order to encourage foreign development right here in the United States. In exchange for investing in a business or in real estate, you could get you and your family a permanent residency, AKA a green card, right here in the United States of America. So here's how it breaks down. First, let's talk about the investment. You're going to at least have to have $1 million to invest in real estate in the United States, unless it's in a target employment area. In that case, it could be as low as $900,000. What's a target employment area? That's a rural area with high unemployment. Number two, it's got to be a job creator. It's got to be able to create jobs. It must create 10 jobs in 2 years. This is a great opportunity if you're looking to invest in the United States and you're looking to live here, work here, and you want to make a return on your investment. You could take your capital and you could invest right here in the United States in real estate and make a return on your investment and get your green card. So a few things that you need to know. First of all, what is a regional center? A regional center is a pool of investors that has been approved by the USCIS in order to pool large amounts of monies for large developments. There's two things that make this so powerful. Number one, you can count both indirect and direct jobs from the regional center. So from the attorney processing the paperwork to the janitor that's cleaning up the actual work, from anything that's going on, both an actual direct job and indirect job from that project. Secondarily, you're allowed to pool lots of money together. And for developers like myself, it makes it easier for us to do larger projects with different funds from different people. In the United States, we call this a syndication. In real estate, in general, when you're syndicating a deal, it means you're pooling investors' capital together. You're basically creating what is called a general partnership, right? It's usually a person like myself is the general partner. And then you have limited partners, the investors, who pool together the capital for the total investment. And that makes it easier for developers to take on large projects and do bigger things that they wouldn't be able to do. It also makes it easier to create jobs, because if you think about it, if you're doing a small development, how many jobs is that going to create if you invest $1 million in the United States? It might only create 1 or 2 jobs. So if you have a bunch of people pooling their money together, you have what is called economies of scale. In simple terms, regional centers make it easier for real estate developers and for people using the EB-5 visa program to both create jobs and to pool capital together. So number one, if you're watching this video and you're considering immigrating to the United States of America, number one, you want to make sure that you actually make money when you do that. So if you're coming and you're looking to invest in the United States, make sure that you do your research on whoever you're investing with. Let's talk about some famous people that have used the EB-5 visa program. So it's not just a niche investment that I'm talking about. It actually has been used by a lot of people. In fact, you may have heard of one of the famous people, Jared Kushner, the son-in-law to President Donald J. Trump. He actually is one of the most famous people that has pooled lots of EB-5 visa money together for large developments in New York City. One of his famous projects is One Journal Square, which is in New Jersey. And he used this to create a massive residential complex. There is a large number of Chinese billionaires that have specifically used the EB-5 visa program to obtain their green card in the United States. And the cool thing about all this is while you and your family are living in the United States, and before then, you'll actually be able to also be earning money on your investment. Hopefully at this investment right here at 1044 Main Street in Kansas City, Missouri. If you're interested in that investment right now, do me a favor, pause the video and write tk@troykearns.com, and in the subject line, put EB-5 visa program and say, I'm interested. Put your phone number, way to get a hold of you. One of my staff members or myself will get back to you. So you can bring your spouse, your children, as long as they're under the age of 21 years old. And this happens all over the world. It might not be called EB-5 visa program, but if I go put my capital in the Caribbean island, I can get my citizenship. So the United States is no different, and there's many countries that offer similar programs like this. But what makes the United States so great is there's so many many great vehicles, so much ability to zig and zag that you definitely want to be a part of it. Now let's talk about some controversial projects. And this is where stuff goes wrong. The Revel Casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey went bust. A bunch of investors pulled their money together and everybody lost it. It went bankrupt. Ultimately, not everybody lost all their money, but a lot of investors lost a lot of money. So it's definitely important to find out who you're investing with and do they know what the heck they're doing. Also, the famous LA Grand Hotel lost a lot of people a lot of money. And that's why it's so important. One of the biggest mistakes that people who immigrate to the United States is the first thing that they search for when they're trying to do the EB-5 visa program is for an attorney, for an immigration attorney. That's the last thing that you want to do. You want to find a proven developer like myself or somebody who's got a trusted, long reputation of successful investments, not somebody who just started or somebody who partnered with somebody else. The biggest way is you want to have somebody who's got a track record of never losing any investor any money. I've never lost anybody any money. I've never lost a bank any money, and that's what you want. As an investor myself, the biggest thing that you have is the ability to borrow. What's your ability to borrow based on? Your ability to pay back. If you don't have the ability to pay back and if you lose other people money, you're not going to be in business long. So you don't want to start with somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. In fact, there's a deal right here in Kansas City where an immigration attorney partnered with an unknown developer. One guy's in San Diego, the other guy's in Michigan. Both these guys got all these people's money together. They bought the Federal Reserve in downtown Kansas City, $925 grand. You can look it up right now. The property's been owned since 2014 and it has never done anything. And it's all pooled with EB-5 money. And if you look at it, the carrying costs alone have to be hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. In fact, it's changed names a number of times and it's changed projects a number of times and nothing's getting done because the immigration attorney partnered with the wrong developer and the developer doesn't know what he's doing, and therefore that's why you always want to start with the real estate developer. Now here's where things get more interesting. I am a trusted real estate developer. I have built my portfolio starting from dead broke, starting from absolutely nothing. And one of the things that I can tell you is the biggest problem with most real estate developers is they start as developers. Developing is a technique, right? You're pooling people's money together, you're playing with spreadsheets, but if you've never actually learned how construction and how architecture and how all these things come together, city codes, all of these complex things, what this is gonna cost, how much this thing's gonna cost, you're gonna lose people money. It's important in business to scale. You don't start jumping in the deep end right away. You learn how to doggy paddle first. And so that's what I've learned to do. When we use other people's money to invest, the last thing we want to ever do is lose that person money. You don't have the ability to borrow anymore. So if you're looking to invest in the United States of America and you want to participate through the EB-5 visa program, my suggestion is that you partner with a proven performer like myself. And if you're watching this channel right now and you want to partner with me, email me at tk@troykearns.com. You can follow me on all my socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. We've got a great track record. We have a mentorship coaching program. We teach guys all around the country how to invest, all around the world how to invest, something that I do, something that I'm successful at. And the EB-5 program is something that we've just started doing right now, but something that we're very familiar with. You don't have to be an expert in EB-5 to invest your money in real estate. That's what most people make the mistake of. You have to be an expert in real estate to invest in real estate. The tool, just like any tool in real estate, whether you're raising money from limited partners or whether you're using money from 401ks or you're using money from gap funding, what have you, that's not the expertise. That's just paperwork. Paperwork can be done by immigration attorneys. Real estate investing needs to be done by experts. So in conclusion, if you're looking to immigrate to the United States and you're looking to use the EB-5 visa program to do it, make sure you do your due diligence. I'm not telling you I'm the only show in town, but what I am telling you is Kansas City, and this is why it's such a great investment out here. We're gonna be taking this building, 1044 Main Street, the building I'm in right now that we purchased for $5.2 million. We are actually gonna be recapitalize this building. It may not even be available by the time you watch this video. So if you're interested, we have other projects going on. But the cool thing about this is you're able to take these historical buildings that are on the National Register, you're able to get historical tax credits. What's that mean? That means that 45 cents of every dollar we're able to recapitalize through state and federal tax credits, up to 45 cents on the dollar for state and federal tax credits. And we can offset some of our renovation projects. So we take the capital from the EB-5 or limited partners, we take the historical tax credits and we take all of that money, and that allows us to give a better return than anybody else in the business because of that, right? So if you're looking to partner with a proven performer and you're looking to immigrate to the United States and get your green card in 2 years or less, all you gotta do is like, comment, share, and definitely email me at tk@troykearns.com. And if you're an immigration attorney out there and you're looking to partner with a proven developer, email me at tk@troykearns.com or drop a comment below and somebody from my team will get back to you. Talk to you soon. Peace.